Sonic Frontiers is the new game,
Sonic game that is,
and it plays on a lot of stuff. Today we're going to see how it runs on the Steam Deck. We're going to look at the frame rates, the graphics, and why you might want to play it on a handheld versus your computer.
Alright there, Eggman, you cool your jets. We're gonna start off with Sonic Frontiers on the Steam Deck on the recommended settings, and then change them up to more of something that's going to make the game play well, with visuals we can deal with. And almost immediately, the settings that it came on it felt really sluggish. So we're gonna switch those up and it just really helps the gameplay. Especially because this is a Sonic game where you want your buttons to feel perfectly in tune with how the game's reacting and very quick latency versus the visuals, because it's gonna be mostly motion blur anyway, because you're a fast hedgehog. So I set my screen resolution to the resolution of the Steam Deck, and then I put the settings, the base settings, down to low. This gave me the option to lock the frames at 30 FPS and really gave the game that tactile feel of when I press the button, Sonic does stuff, which is what you really need in this type of game. I did try a few different settings though, and it didn't really turn out that well.
Are these rocks? Yes, I think they're rocks. I just literally can't see. Fantastic. Let's see here.
This game is definitely set on low on the Steam Deck and probably the Switch for these reasons.
Hey, our rocks are back. So I don't know if that's like supposed to be lightning or it's just flickering like crazy.
So once I got all these settings squared away, the game actually looks great on the Steam Deck. With the nice controls and buttons, this game plays pretty well because it's very close to your face, and with all of the tactile feedback, you can play this game pretty well pretty much anywhere with the Steam Deck. This would be a great game to bring on the plane or bring on the bus or wherever you're gonna be traveling, because you can easily play a level and then put it on resume. So I've only played the game for a handful of hours now, but I think these 2D sections of the game are very nice, and I like to see all of the different designs and how they can run the routes. But I think where this game shines is it has a fully open world that you can kind of run around and do exactly what you'd like to do. So if you want to go find all of the coins, you can go do that right off the bat. And since it's a Sonic game, you can pretty much fight a lot of the stuff, or at least run away from it. I think the game itself has a pretty good storyline so far. The controls on the Steam Deck make it feel nice and tactile versus like just playing it on the computer with a mouse and keyboard. Hopefully you're at least doing that with a controller. But the fun open world and the battle system are also pretty great in my opinion. And the gameplay itself, just running around and boosting up and finding different things, is just really fun to do in a Sonic game. And now that it's easy and portable to play, I see myself playing it a lot more. I used to play this on the Game Boy and also on my phone. I'm really enjoying this game specifically on the Steam Deck, and I think this is one of the best 3D Sonic games ever made, and I think it's just a really great step in the right direction for SEGA and the Sonic franchise.
I think the game runs great. As for the gameplay itself, I think the levels are very cool and interesting. The open worldness kind of feels like a Breath of the Wild homage in the Sonic universe, so take it how you will. I think this game runs great on the Steam Deck. It's locked at low, 30 FPS, but that is plenty for a portable handheld. If you'd like something more, play it on a console, on the TV, or on your computer. Other than that, I think this is kind of where it seems the best, because Sonic to me is something you want to play handheld and on the go, not something you're going to sit down and spend many hours in like a role-playing type game. This is, you just want to go fast. And here's some other videos that make you go fast.